everybody! It's Brooke, and I'm back for some Angel Season 3. Today we're watching Episode 5 called Fredless. I hope that does not mean that Fred is leaving or not in that episode or disappears. What if she's kidnapped? No, I don't want that. I like Fred. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Hearts for you. I am enjoying my Buffy Angel reactions very much. We're watching the show intermittently. If you did not know, if you are new, we are watching along to the Slay Alive guide. If you're new, you will also now see the names of my Patreons and my members on the screen. That means those people have either subscribed over on Patreon or here for a YouTube membership to get uncut reactions, early access, emotes, comment reply priority. On YouTube, you get a little hazel badge next to your name on my channel. It's very exciting and just a way to help me out. I have to invest in a better light for when it's dark, so I can actually record when it's dark, because this light's not going to cut it when I don't have good natural light. And then I also would like to get a small little second monitor to help make streaming a little easier. But other than that, that's kind of what it all goes to. All that money goes back into helping me make these videos and more content for you guys. So I hope that you guys are gonna help if you want to. That's the money way to help. But you can also help for free. It's actually not very hard at all. All you have to do is scroll down and hit subscribe. That's it. Free. It helps my channel a lot because I'm a very small channel. I still have features on YouTube I have not unlocked. You unlock them by how many subscribers and watch hours you have. And while we have nailed the watch hours, the subscribers, I still need to get more to unlock the last features, which is like, I think ads and a couple other things. It seems to be a little bit you unlock with each. Like I unlocked memberships and like supers and a bunch of other stuff with 500. And then with 1,000, you do more. So that's our current goal. We're on our way to 1,000. I think as I am recording this, we're at 585. So that could be fun. Compare where we are to when you subscribe. But I do appreciate everyone who takes the time to take a minute and subscribe and like the video they're watching. It does help, especially when you're a small channel. You're like, oh, 15 people like the video. It means a lot. Because it means I'm watching stuff that you guys are interested in and you're enjoying the channel. And that's kind of what I want to do, because it's no fun to watch stuff alone. And I love content. So it's like when I get to watch it and then talk to you guys about it, it's like, oh, it's like we're all watching together. And it's just a lot more fun. Just for me personally. But make sure you subscribe. You never know. We have a bunch of different stuff on the channel. We got Angel right now. We've got Buffy. We've got Steven Universe. We got some movies coming. Heartstopper is finishing up as I record this, but Percy Jackson Season 2 will be on the way when it finally gets a release date. I'm very excited to continue on with this show. And I'm not gonna lie, the Buffy episode on Tuesday was kind of a bummer. Like, it was kind of sad, and I just watched it now. Obviously, I block out time to record for the next week's episodes that I have to edit. But it's kind of like, it was just kind of like a bummer. Like, it was just very sad. I think because Buffy was pulled out of, like, peace, right? And she's, like, going through it. And so, like, the episode was just her being, like, tortured by these fucking nerds and everyone being useless around her. And I just felt really bad for her. Angel, on the other hand, I think last episode was kind of silly, goofy fun. And I know there's drama coming. I know Darla's gonna show up soon with that belly and whatever the fuck that demon baby is. And I'm ready for that. Like, I understand where Angel is going this season. With Buffy, I'm still a little unsure. So I'm excited to dive into maybe the people who are not suffering from death and being brought back and being really angry at their friends. And seeing what's going on over in LA. I think the shows balance each other really well. The one complaint I have is at the end of Buffy last week, they were like, Buffy's going to see Angel. And then during Buffy this week, the episode I just watched, she gets back from seeing Angel and we don't see them interact. But I assume if we were going to see them interact in this episode, I would have been told to watch it first. So I don't get to see that interaction, but I'm assuming with this episode, Angel has spoken to Buffy. We just don't get to see it. So we will keep that in mind and let us watch the episode.
You wouldn't dare.
Who's threatening my man?
In a Prothgarian broadsword with a 3rd century ceremonial Sanctius dagger?
Time for you to get a watch.
6:24. And for those of you who are playing the home game, that's exactly 3 minutes from the last time you asked. I'm sorry.
Me?
I have this theory that the more you're aware of time, the more slowly it moves. Which Angel and that girl with the goofy name?
Well, Fred.
Fred? You can't call Buffy's name Goofy.
I think it's fair to say no. Not a chance. Never, no way, not in a million years, and also, nah.
Oh, Angel.
Cordelia.
I know that I am a slayer.
She's my favorite.
You're a vampire. And it would be impossible for us to be together.
This show has a humor that just gets me.
I love you so much I almost forgot to brood.
And just because I sent you to hell that one time...
Gun's having a good time.
Can't just be friends.
Or possibly more.
They're kind of right.
I think those two pretty much summed it up, to be honest.
I'd give me more than the Buffy episode. I'll take it.
But Angel, we're your friends. And it's not healthy to repress stuff like this.
You know what I need right now? Ice cream. You want to get some ice cream?
I like ice cream.
I could go for ice cream. Should I go to the store and
No,
get
we'll
ice
never
cream?
ever know.
Did they change my day?
Maybe the monster just wanted to.
I hope Fred doesn't get hurt. I don't like the idea of
Fredless.
Fredless.
Don't usually come above ground like that. They usually stick to the sewers.
Lucky stiffs. They get to lead lives in mysterious.
Strawberry
sewers
ice
long
cream
as
sounds
plain
so
old
good
boy
right
old
now.
Fred.
Why don't you head back on to the hotel? I can take it from here.
But shouldn't we call Wesley first and maybe, the army?
Dersa beasts are pretty Faulknerian. A lot of sound, no fury. You sure you can find your way back okay?
I think so. 128 meters back, eastward for 207 meters to southward for.
Pinned down what I thought was a small Rodentia steamer. Of course, the poodle's owners weren't very happy.
Would you hurry up and get a vision already?
Wesley killed a dog?
Gee, Gun, much as I'd love to endure another soul-splittingly agonizing psychic invasion for your benefit. Ow!
Me?
Hello?
Is this Angel Investigations?
Yes.
Yes, can we help you?
I sure hope so. I'm Roger. This is my wife, Trish. We're sorry to barge in on your arsenal here, but
That does look crazy.
we really...
Was your daughter involved in any sort of demon worship?
Of course not.
Could be a vampire. Hard luck tracking one of those in a city this big, but don't worry. We're detectives. We can find anyone.
We've already hired a detective.
And you couldn't locate her?
We call her Fred.
Oh. I guess Fred didn't. I mean, I thought when she came back, if Fred wanted to see her parents, she would have contacted them, right? Like, I thought kind of her not contacting them kind of meant they're not good.
But what happened to her? It's been 5 years. Has she been here with y'all this whole time?
No.
No.
We've only known Fred a few months, really. You see, we found her in...
A fit of depression.
About a month ago, we got a letter from her in the mail.
But she didn't leave a return address. In fact, she said she was fine and we shouldn't bother looking for her, but...
5 years of not knowing whether your daughter's
Aw.
alive or...
She just wanted them to feel
Just let
good.
it go.
Well, like,
So we hired
but
the
why didn't
private
she want them in her
Track her down
life?
through unaddressed
That
envelope?
worries me.
Angel, these are Fred's very normal parents.
Ah,
So sorry.
Fred has parents.
She seems freaked out. Whoa.
We heard so much. Well,
Not really. She said
nice to
nothing.
meet you folks.
Which is suspicious. I don't trust him.
No address anywhere on the envelope?
Fred?
She probably got scared.
She's not here.
No. She was.
This... It's her writing.
We want our daughter.
Oh, okay, she's an adult. You don't get to have her. If she wants to stay here, she's staying
Where's she
here.
running from?
Them.
There's just something.
Yeah, she obviously got scared, so they're
Can't
not
put my
safe.
finger on what?
Fred must have returned while we were in here. Seen her parents and...
Took off. That's not a good sign.
It said she sent him a letter. Can you picture Fred sneaking off to send a letter?
So where do we start?
We gotta find Fred.
Where would Fred go?
We could hit all the local
The
taco
library,
spots.
maybe?
Joke.
The karaoke bar?
Kinda.
Come on, guys. Think.
What if Fred comes back?
They're bad vibes.
Mr. and Mrs. Burkle, we're going to try a few places we think Fred may have gone. Would you like to come along?
All 6 of us? Would...
Now, can't you read the sign on the door? Say habla closed.
Oh
Fred,
my,
it's you.
that's where I thought she
The
might
bar's
go.
closed. Good seeing you. It's been fun. Bye-bye.
Row, row, row your boat.
Trim the sirens down a notch, would you? All that fear and panic's blowing out my fuses.
Why is it still like this?
Fred, honey,
Money?
I don't think you're here to discuss interior decorating. Am I wrong? Then what can I do for you?
To row, row, row.
Easy, easy.
You don't need to
Forget
sing
the
Row Your
singing,
Boat,
sweetheart.
okay? We're alright.
Laura's practically screaming. Yeah, you are in a bad place, aren't you, doll? You thought you could outrun them. And you know what your problem is?
You should run towards your friends.
Strong enough to stay and face my fear.
No.
No. You haven't run far enough.
Huh?
Whatever this thing is with your parents,
He's their friend, though. Why wouldn't you tell her to just go to Angel? Like,
we can
Angel
help
won't
you.
let the parents take her. She's an adult. They can't take her.
Fred.
What the fuck is that?
Well, I've actually never ridden in one of those, but I hear they're very nice.
What exactly does Fred do for you people? It strikes me a little
She's
odd.
my
A
friend.
physicist working for a detective agency.
Well, Fred's gone through some changes.
Yeah.
There's definitely something going on with them.
So where do we go next? Where would Fred go for help? For guidance?
The karaoke bar. That's so clear to
Fred.
me.
He's
But why was he mean to
I
her?
didn't even think he owned terry cloth.
Is it
Such a
because he's
small entourage
depressed?
tonight. Hey, Gunn, why didn't you bring your other friends?
Oh,
'Cause they
he's
make
still
the
mad
party.
at you.
Maybe I should wait outside.
Like it? I was kind of going for a
Oh,
Dresden
he's depressed.
after the
He's being
bombing
mean.
sort of
He
feel.
shouldn't have been mean to Fred.
Is this one of your big industry contacts? Some guy in a bathrobe wearing makeup and fake horns?
They're not fake. And it's only a little eyeliner.
Lorne, I'd like you to meet Fred's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Burkle.
You have no idea where our daughter is.
Okay, well, you didn't know where she was for 5 years, bitch. Mind your business.
Maybe they do. Maybe they just don't want us to find her.
Look, Lauren, I'm sorry about the bar, but right now Fred is missing and we need your help.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, I'm not some mystical vending machine here to spit out answers every time you waltz in with a problem.
I know you're not a slot machine.
Vending machine, you big palooka.
Friends. Courtney did save you and put you back together.
All right, but play this one delicately, bro. Because it's gonna get messy.
I can do this.
We
2 consecutive digits of pi, a few hundred measles.
Can we make it so she's seeing her friends first and not these freaks?
Jack. King. No. Fred? No, you're not here. Go away. I was 5 years and so lost, and at night I was all by myself and you weren't there.
Fred, I don't understand.
I got lost and they did terrible things to me, but it was just a storybook.
Then she has to face that stuff really happened to
And
her.
it did happen. If you see what they made of me. I didn't mean to get so lost.
Oh, honey, it doesn't matter what did to you.
But what were they talking about the other stuff?
It's all right.
You'll see. You are safe now.
Tell
What
me
the-
that's something from the movies.
No, that's something that's gonna kill us.
Everybody outside. Angel, get them out of here. I can handle this.
Move! Let's go.
Why is the bug after them?
What the hell is that?
Here.
Why does the bug want them so bad?
Bug board.
Don't let it stab him. I don't think it's wood, so. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, it's the mom. She got the bus. Okay.
How about this guy? Was he a demon?
I think Angel called it a Dursler beast. He and Fred tracked it down after it attacked them when they went out for ice cream.
You mean you know how to track these things, Fred?
No, mostly I was just there for the ice cream.
I gotta say, this is not how I pictured this turning out.
I guess. So that was just that, but they were giving weird vibes.
Happy, don't they?
Voila! That's French for I think we stopped the bleeding. Thanks, Cordelia.
He seems to do that a lot, doesn't he?
It's what he does. Angel's the champion, and Wesley's the brains of the operation, and Gun's the muscle, and Cordy's the heart.
And to think, we were wondering when to call the police on a bunch of superheroes.
Not really.
I guess maybe that's why they
Well,
were.
like a
They
bloodsucker
thought they
fool.
had like kidnapped
Frankly,
her or
Angel, I don't
something.
care if you drink pig's blood, cow's blood, or those fruity little imported
But I don't
beers.
want Fred to
You
go
saved
back
my
to
little girl.
Texas.
I wouldn't have to if she hadn't gone all Amazonia and whacked that thing with a golf club.
Point is, I think I should go home where it's quiet and safe and monsters.
But I
hurt
don't
your
want her to
family.
leave. I still don't trust them. I think I just have trust issues.
You're not.
But they kept saying it's a time, but
gonna
maybe they
know
meant
you.
to call the police.
Oh, Fred. Never. Oh, it's gonna be so good to have you home.
I don't want Fred to leave.
Thanks, but you only have to do that the first time. Once I'm invited.
I know.
It takes a lot of
I
work.
just figured since I'm going home now, I'm not going to be inviting you in anywhere. Unless, of course, you come to Texas. There was a girl who lived all alone in a horrible cave. So far from home that it made her chest hurt. And every day in that horrible cave, the girl tried to figure out a way to escape.
No.
None of her could see. The minute they got back to the castle, the handsome man went away again. And even though she didn't mean to, didn't want to, high up in that castle, the girl just built herself another cave.
Yeah.
All that slime and teeth. Oh, you just can't get enough of them. Except for that last one they made. I think he dozed off. But I just can't believe it's all real.
Well, I don't know about aliens, but demons in alternate dimensions.
Yeah, I think there were aliens on Buffy.
Takes a little getting used to.
So,
I don't want her to go.
bug guts on it. You
Shoot the
you
weapon
threw
at
that,
them.
Right? You're not taking it home, right?
I don't know. I kind of thought I'd take it with me, guts and all. You know, as a souvenir.
Oh, that's my girl.
She's her friend.
Between you and me, I'm almost a little jealous.
Aw. Well, yeah, I'm sure Cordy would love to have parents who would look for her.
Your room is exactly the way you left it.
Honey,
years.
after the 4th year, we didn't hear nothing from you.
Daddy, I was kidnapped into an alternate dimension.
That guy's like,
she was.
what? Alright. Not the weirdest thing I've heard.
In a really weird way, you know who I miss?
Fred.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna say her parents.
Cordy.
Is that wrong?
I don't think so. They were very
Nice.
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 Didn't grind her down into a tiny, self-conscious nub with a constant berating.
Look, all my faves have
Never
trauma.
tolerated
It's
debasement at
fine.
school.
They have trauma.
They're just never normal around here, you know?
Guys. Ew, it's gonna... I don't like it.
So smart. I'm gonna miss her.
They're gonna have to use her weapon to kill it.
It's gonna be a load off not having to worry about crazy taco lady anymore.
She's
She'll come
trying to
back and visit.
pretend it's not
She
her
really thinks she'll
friend.
Come back and visit.
She's like, I'm not sad my friend left.
Giant bug!
We hit that thing with a bus. You telling me a bus won't kill it?
I don't think it's the same one.
Who's helping me here?
I am.
She's gonna use her weapon. It wanted its babies.
Not a toaster.
Fred, how did you...
The crystals, the ones we saw in the sewer. I mean, wouldn't you be a little crazy if you had eggs in your head?
Yeah.
I know I would. Yeah, anyway, that'd all be fine and Darwinian, except Angel killed the Dursler and brought the head back here. So the bug had to track him down to get its babies back.
Brilliant deduction, Fred.
Not to mention that little axe gadget is tight.
Oh, that was just a random thought I had. What if you had to do battle with your arms cut off?
Come again, honey?
Look, I could go home with you and pretend the last 5 years.
Yay,
didn't
she's
happen.
staying.
I guess what I'm getting at is I missed you both so bad. But I belong here. This is my life now.
We were kind of hoping you would figure that out.
Aw.
Of course, we're going to have to stick around for another couple of weeks.
Daddy.
Now, Spiro Agnew. I know he was
The
a...
Grafnar demon, you knew that? I thought I was the only one who knew that.
Did somebody order pizza? Hey, Fred, pizza? In a minute. I just want to finish this section.
I'm glad. Move towards healing. And her parents aren't evil. That's a plus. Like, a plus, right? Nice parents. We're getting a fresh paint job. She's found some, like, confidence in herself. I keep getting messages because apparently everyone suddenly cares to speak to me when I'm recording. No, Tessa and I are trying to plan some stuff out, but not the point. But, yeah, I think that was a good episode. I thought we were losing Fred for a minute, but, like, there was part of me that was like, well, no, she's in the opening. They're not just going to get rid of her. I know that happened with, the guy from season 1, but that was very extenuating circumstances. But I really liked getting to see Fred come into her own, because it did feel like, I feel like her character has been a little stagnant at the beginning of this season, but I think that makes sense, because she's, like, healing from the trauma. And we slowly saw her doing more and more, but she was relying a little too much, I think, on Angel to make her better, instead of wanting to do the work to make herself better. And I like seeing that change in her, and I'm excited to see what kind of character, that she will develop herself into. And, like, she can make them more weapons. That one was sick. And it's kind of good. It's nice for at least one of them to have a good parent. Because Angel's dad sucked. Wesley's dad sucks. I think Gunn's parents are dead. Courtney's dad's in prison and her mom just disappeared or something. I don't know. Where'd my water go? But this was a solid episode. I feel bad for Lauren. He seems depressed. They need to go, like, help him clean up and redo the bar or something, because it is kind of their fault. A little bit. He's not in a good spot, and he's their friend too, and he needs help. I guess we're not gonna see Buffy and Angel interacting, at least not anytime soon. I'm just wondering that decision to not have that scene be shown on either show. I don't know if it's because they didn't want one show to feel more like the main show than another, but I don't know. My thought is maybe they don't want to remind the audience about Buffy and Angel's, like, the actors' chemistry together, because they're worried if people see Buffy and Angel together, they'll want them back together and not ship Buffy and Spike. Angel doesn't really have a love interest right now, so there's no one really there in that situation. But that's the only thing I could think of if they're, like, worried, because it seems like over on Buffy they want you to kind of ship Buffy and Spike, and maybe they're worried if you see Buffy and Angel interact, you won't. I don't know. That's just a thought that came to my head while I was watching it. But yeah, I don't know. That's the only reason I could think, or like this, because I gotta imagine they film in the same locations around the same time. It could have worked. But I am really happy Fred is not leaving, and I just really like this show. I know it's not the main one, and I don't think it has as many good reviews, but I really love everyone on the, like, team. Like, Wesley has probably grown on me the most, because I used to hate Wesley, especially on Buffy, and now I'm like, Wesley's my boy and I'll die for him. What are you talking about? And none of them are pissing me off. There might be some people on Buffy pissing me off. But, I'm also, like, I think because every episode I'm still excited because I know Darla's coming back and I know she's got shit going on. And then Wolfram and Hart also has that guy they saved that time. Haven't seen him since. What the fuck was that? Versus Buffy right now is just kind of sad. So, I think it'll get better, but like, it'll get more into it. I need some Buffy to kick some ass over there the way they did this time. This one still feels very monster of the week, and I kind of like that about it. It's still, I mean, it's early. Gotta compare Buffy's on season 6 to this is on season 3. I think there's 5 seasons of Angel, maybe, and 7 seasons of Buffy, so we will have to. I think there's 1 season of Angel we're going to watch when Buffy's over, and then we'll be fully done the Buffyverse, and I will be sad. I was thinking of when I do that, of maybe doing, like, a watch-along stream, and we watch the original Buffy movie all together. Like, I can't put it on screen, obviously, for copyright, but maybe I can set it up so you can sync up with me. I'll have to look into that. I thought that could be a cool way to do it. Or I can just do a video reacting to it as well. Let me know what you think about that. And I will see you next time.